Hello and welcome to the day 3 of this yoga challenge. I hope you're having fun till now. So the theme of today's challenge is hip mobility. We're going to do some fun drills to open our hip joints and to develop some strength in that area. Let's start. Simply start with a cross-legged pose, hands resting on the knees, your palms facing up towards the sky. Just take few deep breaths in and few deep breaths out here, till you find yourself completely settled into this moment. A deep inhale into your chest, into the belly, and a deep exhale out of the belly, out of the chest. One more round of deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. With an inhale, lift the arms nicely wide apart over your head. And with an exhale, bring the hands all the way down on the floor. Now you can choose to remain on the elbows, or you can move the hands even far and try reaching your forehead on the ground. Let your upper body deepen into the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and with an inhale, lift the head up, walk your hands back. From here, move your hands to the corner of your left knee. Take a deep inhale to lengthen the spine, and with an exhale, move the fingertips forward. You can choose to remain right here, or you can try leaning more forward and drop your elbows on the ground. Just notice the pressure on the left hip joint for one breath. Inhale, exhale. Now lift the right hand up and place the right hand on your right knee. Start pressing the right palm on the knee and press your knee on your palm. So it's like they are fighting with each other in this anti-pressure. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right knee, lift the left hand up. Let's move to the right hand side. Fingertips to the right corner of your knee. Walk the fingertips forward. You can choose to remain here or drop the elbows on the floor. Hold here for one breath. Inhale and exhale. Now again, lift the left hand up, let go of the support. Press the left hand on the left knee, and in reverse, press your left knee inside the left palm. So maintain this anti-pressure for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left knee, drop your hand down, and bring your hands in the center. Walk your hands back. From here, place the hands back. Lift the feet up and just open your knees and your feet as much as your mat. Your hands are resting back. Take a deep inhale here, and with an exhale, drop both the knees to the left hand side and try touching the right knee on the ground. Meanwhile, your pelvic is aligned with the chest. Hold for just one inhale. And with an exhale, bring the knees in the center. Exhale to drop your knees to the right hand side. Again, hold for one inhale. Exhale, knees to the center. Inhale, drop the knees to the left hand side. Now this time, let go of the right hand support and try lifting the right feet up. Your knee remains on the floor. Try lifting the right feet up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to drop the feet down. Change. Drop the knees to the right hand side. Let go of the left hand support and try lifting the left heel up. Just hold for 5, 4, 3. Feel that strength activation in the hip joint. 2, and 1. Drop the feet down. Bring the knees in the center. And from here, cross your legs, place your palms on the floor, directly land into a tabletop. Let's practice few cat and camel to open your spine before we move into the flow. So flatten your toes, inhale, arc the lower back, chest out, look up. Exhale round the back, look down. Inhale in the cat. Exhale in the camel. Inhale in the cat. Exhale in the camel. Inhale in cat for last time. And as you exhale, tuck in your toes, lift the knees up, land yourself directly into a downward facing dog. Now just take your time here and let your hamstring get warmed up a little. Try lifting the hip higher and just feel like you're trying to push the floor away from your palms. Now with a deep inhale, lift the right leg up, bend the right knee and turn your right thigh towards the left hand side. Feel that stretch to the right side of your body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With an inhale, move the right foot forward and drop it exactly between your hands. Inhale, lift the arms up, open them in a straight line into warrior 2. Now see how the pelvic opens, how the hip joint opens in this pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we are going to come for a very challenging transition. So now join the hands in Namaskar Mudra, straighten up the right knee, turn the right foot in and sit down on your left feet. So we have taken a Skandasana. Now with an inhale, again lift yourself up and land into a warrior 2. And with an exhale, take a sit into Skandasana. One more round. Inhale into warrior 2. Exhale into Skandasana. Inhale to lift yourself up. Exhale to drop your hands down inside your right foot. Now your right foot has moved to the edge of your mat and your hands are inside your right foot. From here, rest your left knee on the ground, flatten the back leg toe. Try lifting the inner edge of your right foot off the ground and feel like you're trying to drop the right knee towards the floor. Notice the hip joint sensation here for 5, 4, 3. You can also choose to remain here or you can move your hands to the left hand side to deepen this hip joint opening for 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands again in the mat, in the center of your mat. Take the right leg back, step into a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, ripple the hip forward, directly come into a high plank pose. From here, drop your knees on the ground. We're coming for Ashtang Namaskar. So first drop the knees on the floor, then land your chest exactly between your hands and then your chin on the floor. With a deep inhale, lift the chest up into a Bhujangasana. Squeeze the butt muscles in, look at the center of your eyebrows. And with a deep exhale, tuck in your toes, lift the knees up into a downward facing dog. If you want, you can choose to skip the vinyasa and rest in the child pose. But if you're feeling up for it, keep going with me. From here, with a deep inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the left knee, turn your left thigh towards the right hand side of your mat and just feel that glute activation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to step the left foot forward between your hands. Lift the arms up into a warrior 2. Again, try to align the pelvic. Try to align your hip in a straight line. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's move into Skandasana. So straighten up the left knee, join the palms and sit down on your right foot. Now you might be dropping forward and that's completely okay. You can take the hand support if you need to. With a deep inhale, lift yourself up, back into warrior 2. And with an exhale, sit back into Skandasana. One last round. Inhale warrior two. And exhale into Skandasana. Inhale to lift yourself up. And exhale to drop your hands down on the floor inside the left foot. Move the left foot at the edge of your mat. Your hands inside the left foot. Drop the back leg knee on the floor. Flatten your right toe completely. And now from here, let's come for the lizard pose. Lift the inner edge of your left feet. Start dropping your knee towards the floor. And try to press your lower back towards the ground. So you will feel how this hip joint opening deepens. Hold here for 5, 4, 3. You can choose to keep your palms here or move your hands to the right hand side to deepen the stretch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your palms in the center. Lift the back leg knee. Step your left leg back into a downward facing dog. You can come in the child pose or take the vinyasa with me. So ripple the hip forward. Come into a high plank. From here, gently drop your knees back on the floor. And let's come into Ashtanga. So drop the chest exactly between your hands and then your chin on the floor. With a deep inhale, drag the chest up into an upward facing dog. And with an exhale, tuck in your toes. Lift the hip higher into a downward facing dog. Hold here for 1 breath. And now from here, lift the heels up, bend your knees and take a jump into Malasana Sthiti. So this deep yogi squat is quite amazing to open the hip joints, even your inner thighs. Just try to keep your hands in the center of your chest. Use the elbows to push the knees even wide apart. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hip back on the floor. Place your palms back on the ground. Let's come into a reverse tabletop. So maintain a shoulder gap between your feet and the knees. Take a deep inhale here and lift the butt up. Squeeze the butt muscles in and look in front at your thighs. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With an exhale, gently drop the hip back on the floor. And find your comfortable space. Lie down on your back. We'll just do last cooling pose to end the practice and also to give a nice touch to our theme. So place the right ankle joint on your left thigh. Bring the right hand out from between your leg and bring the left hand out from outside. Interlock your fingers on the left hamstring. Take a deep inhale here. And with an exhale, try pulling your thigh closer to your belly and the chest. Hold here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's try to challenge this pose. So let go of the hand support and maintain this reclined pigeon pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With an exhale, drop your leg down. Let's repeat the same to the other side. Left foot on the right thigh. Interlock your fingers on the right hamstring. Take a deep inhale. And with an exhale, pull your thigh close to your belly. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without letting your thigh move away from the belly, let go of the hand support and maintain the pose for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your leg. And now just hug your knees into a Pavan Muktasana. Feel the space under your lower back. Close your eyes, feel the calmness, the lightness in the body and in the mind. And from here, just flatten your knees, straighten up the legs, and lie down in Shavasana Sthiti. You can enjoy your Shavasana for as long as you need to. Do not force yourself to get up. Just try to keep the awareness in the moment that you're living right now. And every time you get distracted by your thoughts, very gently call yourself back into the moment and enjoy the practice. So this was our day 3 of the yoga challenge, and I hope you guys had fun while practicing some hip mobility drills. Again, if you want to practice live with me, there's a link below in the description. You can just book a demo session with me from that link. Thank you so much for showing up today. I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow. Bye.